Hello everyone, welcome to my Flosstube channel. Hello everyone, welcome to my Flosstube channel. I'm Jessie Lee and this is Tim and we're coming at you with video number 11. How do we know each other?
You keep saying we're married, but she's kidnapped me. You need to help me, please.
Yes, you've been my hostage for how long now? Since you were a kid, right? How do we know each other? We've been married for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
But when did we start dating?
Oh, gosh. Sophomore year of high school.
That's right. Where do we meet in high school?
Band.
Band. See, I have to quiz him to make sure he knows these things. We both played saxophone together in band.
Yep.
And we started dating in high school and we clicked and we've been together ever since. So this is my husband.
Hi.
Yeah, this is Tim. And he's joining me in my video today because his work schedule is a bit different. He has a whole bunch of days off in a row and we've been spending a bunch of our time together, and I thought it would be fun to invite him into my video because I usually record my videos when he's away at work. And I thought, since it's kind of weird that he's in the house while I'm talking to a camera, that he could sit down in front of the camera too. So now he's here. And since we're married and we spend our day-to-day life together, we're going to both give you the life update of the week. Starting with our daughter Sylvia's birthday. We celebrated her birthday 2 weeks ago, right? Or a week and a half ago. And she just turned 6.
Yep.
Yep. And what kind of party do we have for Sylvia?
It was like she finally settled on the garden party after going through half a dozen other ideas.
Yes.
But garden butterfly stuff.
Yeah, we decorated the dining room with some little vine decorations. They were little paper leaves on strings that looked like vines, and you helped hang them from the ceiling. And then we stuck little paper butterflies to the hanging down vines. So it was like a little sort of tropical rainforest butterfly theme going on. And it had a little matching green birthday banner, and Sylvia really loved it. And I needed you to help stick things to the ceiling because why?
Ceiling things are generally my
How tall
job.
are you?
6'5".
Yeah, and how tall am I?
Not 6'5".
I am 5'0". So
No.
I married you.
You're 5 1/4. That's what you always say to me. You're 5 foot and a quarter.
The quarter inch feels important sometimes.
Yes.
But clearly I married you for utilitarian reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And Sylvia also requested tons of outdoor activities. So we had water balloons and some little mini firecrackers and little smoke bombs. Mm-hmm. And we had a piñata too.
The piñata is my favorite part too, because there is nothing more fulfilling and satisfying than pulling the rope and just seeing other people just go and miss, like I did to you.
Yeah.
Several times
the kids had their turn trying to break the piñata open, but they are kind of little, so they weren't quite strong enough to get the job done. So I stepped in to take a turn to try to break it open and get the candy, and you had a grand old time pulling the rope and making me totally whiff it. And you thought it was hilarious.
It was really funny.
You're full of tricks. And then after that, I got a haircut. In my last video, I talked about how I had a bad haircut, and then I fixed it I decided to fix it by getting it cut shorter. So I have sort of a longer pixie cut now, and you helped me dye it purple. And do you like my purple hair?
And it smells like grapes.
It does smell like grape because I use Arctic Fox hair dye, and just the brand scents all of their hair dyes like grape. But it's just kind of funny that I have purple hair, and anytime...
Wait, they do all of them like grape?
Yeah, all of them are grape. It's not like the green hair dye is like apple, or the red hair dye is...
that the purple was grape.
No, they're all grape. They're all generally grape. It's just kind of funny that I dye my hair purple and it's also grape. because it seems correspondent.
Okay.
Then both Glenn and Sylvia started summer school.
Mm-hmm.
So they have half days of summer school, and they are really enjoying it. Sylvia's summer school is at a different school than the regular elementary school, and she's with a whole new group of kids. There are a couple kids in her summer school class from her kindergarten class over the past year, and she was so excited to see them. But otherwise, it's a totally different building, totally different group of kids, and a different teacher. And the first day, she just hit it off and had an absolute blast, came out of the school with a huge smile on her face. And then Glenn has what's called an extended school year. He's in the special school program for autistic kids. And then during the summer, they offer a summer program where he's with the same class and the same teacher for a half day of school. So he was actually super duper happy to go back to school too. And then we're still enjoying having just a half day of peace and quiet.
Yep.
But we haven't done really anything interesting together in the mornings yet.
We eat like sushi for lunch, like every week, or like Thai food.
Yeah, we get adult food for lunch that the kids don't eat. Adult food.
Adult food.
And then the last thing that's happened was the 4th of July. That was yesterday.
Yep.
And we had a really good celebration. We went out and bought a few fireworks with the kids. And we also bought a whole bunch of snacks. And we lit just small little things at home, just like little poppers and like smoke bombs and just small little things at home, like at dusk time. And then we took a little break, and then we headed over to another town, Egan, Minnesota, because they were having a fireworks show there, which was super exciting. We brought our picnic blanket and a ton of junk food and sat at the fairgrounds and just had a nice relaxing time sitting around waiting for the fireworks to start. And Glenn was being really cute.
He was just running in circles.
Yeah.
For like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Barefoot in the grass. Running in circles.
Yep. Running in a circle. But to just see him like just running with wild abandon was like super cute. And then when the fireworks started, he started singing to himself while the fireworks were going. And it was super cute. So Sylvia, on the other hand, had somewhat of a shorter attention span, like midway through the fireworks show, because it was about, 20 minutes of fireworks?
I think so, yeah.
And after about 10 minutes, she looked at you and said, "Daddy, when do we get to leave?" It's like, come on, we've been sitting here for an hour and a half, and you can't make it through 20 minutes. Our kids are just sort of opposites. It was just kind of funny seeing how they both experienced the fireworks in a different way. It was kind of cute. So anyway, and then we drove home at about 11 o'clock at night, and Sylvie fell asleep in the car with her mouth hanging open, and he took a great picture.
Yep.
So anyway, that is our life update, what's been going on with us since my last video. All right, now moving on to the cross-stitch content of the video, starting with my progress on my whips. And I thought it would be funny to have Tim show you guys the piece that you see in every one of my videos. And that is
this one. This one right here.
What's it called?
It's called a cross stitch.
Do you remember the name of the piece? They already know everything about it. So let's see how much you know about it.
Name of the piece?
Yeah.
No, I don't know what the name of the piece is. It's like the temperature garden.
Yeah, that's what it's called, and that's its name.
Oh, okay. It's the temperature garden.
Yeah. Do you remember who designed it?
Stitching Mommy?
Yeah! It was made by Sarah, the Stitching Mommy. And what kind of fabric am I stitching it on?
Okay, so I remember... it starts with an L. I want to say... The first thing that comes to my mind is like linen, but I'm like, no, that's not right.
No, because I don't like linen.
Also want to say lasagna, but I don't think that's right.
It sounds kind of close. Lugana.
Laguna?
No, Lugana.
Lugana. Okay, Lugana.
What's the count of the fabric?
A lot. It's a lot.
It's not a lot. It's an average amount. Something in the 20s.
20.
It's 28 count Lugano. What color is it?
It looks pretty white to me.
Yeah, it's white. Okay. And what floss colors am I using?
A bunch.
A bunch.
It's DMC, right?
Yeah, it's DMC colors. That's right. He knows DMC, you guys. Wow. Are they the colors from the pattern, or are they something else?
They're never the colors from the pattern. You're doing your own thing.
Yep.
That's like everything.
Yep. Which colors are the cold temperatures, and which colors are the high temperatures?
The dark bluey purple ones are probably the cold ones.
Yeah.
And the not dark but light red and orange ones are the warm ones.
Yeah. What's the hottest color, do you think? You could probably just figure it out if you understand, like, the meaning of the piece.
Is it like the dark reds?
No. This is the latest temperatures we've had.
Oh, on those horrible days.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
So the hottest colors are yellow. And it's been really hot outside, as you can see. And I finished up the month of June. Hold it up close so they can see June. Mm-hmm. And I'm stitching it 1/1. Do you know what 1/1 means?
No.
No. It means it's one strand of thread.
Over one?
Over one square. Which means it's kind of tiny.
It's nice.
I'm glad you like it. Thank you for showing that. And then the other piece that I worked on is my Birthstone Girls cross stitch. It is based off of these patterns by Sew to Stitch. Here's Birthstones 1 and Birthstones 2. And I use these as a base to chart my own Birthstone Girls to represent my grandmother, my mother, myself, and our daughter Sylvia. And I'm stitching each lady in the month of their birth. And June was Sylvia's birthday. So I stitched my daughter Sylvia. And I thought I'd keep you here while I showed Sylvia because you haven't got to see her yet, but here she is. I put her in a pretty purple dress because purple has been her favorite color her entire life. That's how she looks. Does that look like
nice.
Sylvie?
Yeah, I think so. It looks nice.
I like the Oopmanskow thread on it. She's a little girly girl and she loves wearing hair bows and always having her hair done. So I thought this girl with the little bow and the flowy dress all in purple was just appropriate for her. And Pearl is one of her birthstones. And she's a little blonde girl with green eyes. And I stitched this on 25 count white opalescent
Laguna.
No. White, is this Lugana? Yeah, it's 25 count white opalescent Lugana. You can see the sparkles in there from the opalescence, which I think is just appropriate for this piece with the ladies with the birthstones. And here's how she looks with my mom, who I stitched back in April. Eventually, I will. Do you like my mom?
Mm-hmm. She's got little daisies in her hair.
Yeah. Do you think it looks how my mom is?
I mean, I've never seen her wear daisies in her hair.
Anyway, you like my mom though, right?
Yeah, she's nice.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is how this piece is looking. And I still haven't stitched in the ladies' names and birthdays yet. I'm still thinking about what color thread I want to use for that. And we'll probably make a decision when I have all of the ladies stitched together. And I will be bringing this back out in August because that is my grandma's birth month. And then I will stitch myself in last in October. So that is all of my stitching progress. And that's all I got done over the past 2 weeks since my last video. Do you approve?
Mm-hmm.
Was that a good use of my time?
Of course.
You like my cross stitch?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't mind having all my cutesy cross stitch stuff all over the house?
No.
Okay. What's your favorite cross stitch that I've done?
The cat.
I knew it. You like the cat. Here. Should I bring it over?
Yeah, you should bring it over.
Tell them why it's your favorite.
It's my favorite because it's a cat. It's sort of like a fairy tale cat.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of what it reminds me of. Like
And it's a detailed piece, and I stitch it with variegated floss so the colors change, which changes the style of the piece too. And I stitched it on linen. This cat is the reason I hate linen.
Not Laguna, it's linen.
Yep, it's linen. None of my pieces are Laguna either.
Lugana.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was my cross stitch progress, and you got to find out Tim's favorite piece of mine.
The cat.
Yeah. And I think that's all I need you in this video for now. So thanks for recording this part with me and for being a good sport and being super nice and cute. And I love you.
I love you.
Okay, now leave.
Bye.
Bye. All right, now I will move on to talk about my stitching plans for the rest of this month and a bit of stitching haul I have, because the two go hand in hand. For the rest of July and into August, I want to be working heavily on my Spring Cat Sampler by Nancy Rossi. I want to have this piece completed not too far into the fall time, because I would like to have this done and start either the fall or winter cat sampler and be working on that in the cold months of this year. It's my goal to have all 4 seasonal cat samplers done in about 2 years or so. So I got to be busting my butt on my spring sampler in order to stay on the timeline that I have in mind. So the next thing I have to do is put in the border around this column of flowers here. This was the last thing I completed the last time I showed this to you. And I also have these bottom motifs done and this trellis with its border done. So once I get this border put in, I can finally move on to that adorable kitty cat, the star of the whole piece. And I'm actually super looking forward to doing these irises too, because the purple and blue threads will just be so fun to work with. And here I will show you what the cross stitch itself is looking like. I don't want to unroll the whole thing from the scroll frame because that's just a bit too much fuss to take it off and then put it back on, but I'll show you the area that is showing so you can see my stitches. And here it is. This is my spring cat sampler, where I left off last time I showed it to you. It's just the same as before. I got these daffodils done the most recently, and they're just waiting for their border. You can't see the cute little caterpillar on the bottom. And I don't know if you've noticed, probably not, but this is on a smaller scroll frame. This is my latest purchase. I bought the same type of scroll frame from the same Russian Etsy shop called Best Stitch Kits. I love my tabletop scroll frames. This is the same format. It has the same cute little carvings on the side. And it works just as nicely, but it is 12 inches across instead of 18 inches. Here is my other scroll frame, so you can see the difference. This takes up quite a bit less room on my desk as it's sitting out waiting for me to work on my sampler. And my little cat sampler is 12 inches across and fits on this scroll frame just so. And the reason I bought a second scroll frame is because I am going to be putting another cross stitch on my larger one. I am totally planning a new start on a pattern that I am so excited to finally be working on, and that is Quaker Peace by Remembering Bygone Stitches. And I will be stitching this on this fabric. It is 36 count fabric flare even weave in historic beige. And I will be using this gorgeous variegated thread. This is Threadworks 1078 Pastel Bouquet. This beautiful variegated rainbow of sort of muted pastel colors. And I think that will be very playful and pretty. And I'm excited to finally have this out of my closet and onto my big scroll frame. I bought this pattern and the supplies back in March as a palette cleanser from my spring cat sampler. The cat sampler has quite a few color changes and confetti, and I just felt like I needed a bit of a break, and I chose this piece because it's something that I can stitch on all in one color of thread, and I thought that would be fun. But that project just sort of fell by the wayside and sat in my closet unstarted until now. I will be focusing very much on my cat sampler again, and I think it would be nice to have at least a small start on this again to use as a palette cleanser if I'm starting to feel worn out of my cat sampler. I also have a couple more pieces of haul to show you, and they are the most exciting because they're a giveaway for you guys. One of these pieces was a bit late in getting here, and it is the reason I am late putting up this video, because I was waiting on one adorable pattern to get unstuck from customs in Canada. So, blame Canada, except for my Canadian subscribers because I love you so much. In my last video, I said that I was very close to reaching 300 subscribers, and I was hoping to come back in this video and do a giveaway to celebrate that milestone. And as of now, I have 299 subscribers. And I am so happy with that and really excited, so I am going to go ahead with this giveaway. The first pattern I have to give away is the one that struggled to get here from Canada, and it is Flower Cats by Soda Stitch. I think this piece is absolutely adorable, and it also has this really neat option of sewing it into a clock. I thought that was pretty nifty. I really love this pattern, and I hope one of you guys will love it too and like to win it in a giveaway. And along with the pattern, I will also be giving you this adorable sleeping kitty cat needle minder. I think she will look so cute curled up on your cross stitch piece. And then the next pattern I have to give away is Life with Cats Royal Audience from the Blue Flower. Looks like this. And this is a pattern that I have in my own stash. So if you win this in the giveaway and complete it, we will one day have matching cross stitch pieces because I am really excited to get around to stitching this one myself. And also along with it, you'll also be getting a white sleeping kitty cat needle minder. And the final pattern I have to give away is called Once in a Blue Moon, and it's by the Calico Confectionary. And it looks like this. It is an adorable, spooky black cat under a beautiful blue moon with a cute jack-o'-lantern friend. And with this pattern, I will be giving away a black sleeping kitty needle minder. And this pattern would be perfect for the winner to possibly use to stitch in a cat-themed sal that I will be hosting in the month of September, and I will talk a bit more about that in a minute. I really just want to say thank you to all of my subscribers for watching my videos and for being so encouraging to me. I've really enjoyed getting to know quite a few of you, and I really like chatting with you in the comment sections of my videos. The Flosstube community is really just the best, and I really hope my little giveaway here just helps me show some of my gratitude. If you would like to enter the giveaway, you need to be at least 18 years of age, and also please be a subscriber to my channel. This giveaway is open to any of my subscribers, even if you don't live in the United States. If you would like a chance to win the Flower Cats pattern with the white sleeping kitty needle minder, please leave me a comment with the word flower in it. And if you would like a chance to win Life with Cats Royal Audience and another white sleeping kitty needle minder, please leave a comment with the word royal. And if you'd like to enter to win Once in a Blue Moon with a black sleeping kitty needle minder, please leave a comment with the word moon. And in your comments, please do not put the words free or giveaway because we do not want any giveaway scalpers coming along and ruining the giveaway for you subscribers. I also want to give you a little heads up, save the date, for a sal that I will be hosting over on Instagram in September. And it's gonna be cat themed. I'm inviting everyone to stitch the pattern of their choice that has a kitty on it. It can be a new start or a whip, It can be a domestic kitty or a big wild cat. It doesn't matter. I just want to see all the kitties being stitched in September. As you know, I am a huge cat person and I have cross-stitched many cats myself, and I just feel that a cat-themed sal would be appropriate for me to host, and I think September would be a good time to do it because September is a popular time to stitch Halloween pieces, and there are plenty of Halloween patterns out there that have black cats on them. So hopefully this will be a pretty easy sal for all of you cross-stitch friends to enter. I will be giving more detailed information about the sal, including the Instagram hashtag for it, closer to September because that is a long way away. But it does give you plenty of time to think about whether you would like to join and what kitty cat you might like to stitch on. All right, that is all I had to talk about today. So before I go, I just want to share with you the motto of my grandma, who inspired me both in stitching and in life. God loves you and I love you. Happy stitching. Bye-bye.